Hostia. Tornado,
20,000 lightning strikes. Cars swept down flooded streets. Holidaymakers stranded, and an eerie silence, broken only by thunderous storms echoing across the coastlines of Spain. As Spain braces under the fierce grip of a Dana storm, the powerful depression in high levels unleashes its wrath over one of Europe's sunniest destinations. What makes this storm so relentless, and why is it leaving an unforgettable scar across Spain's landscapes and cities? Dana, a phenomenon known as a depresión aislada en niveles altos, translates to isolated depression at high altitudes, and while it sounds like a scientific term, the reality it brings to those on the ground is much more dramatic. This weather system develops when a bubble of cold air is trapped high above warmer layers below. This clash triggers violent storms, sudden temperature drops, and, in Spain's case, torrential rainfall and fierce thunderstorms. But this year, Dana is proving to be particularly unforgiving. Valencia, a city known for its vibrant festivals and golden beaches, is now under a red weather alert, the highest warning issued by Spain's state meteorological agency, AEMET. And the reason? Rainfall levels expected to reach a staggering 180 millimeters in just a few hours. For residents and holidaymakers alike, it's a surreal experience watching the streets they walked only yesterday become rivers. The Valencian coast, typically bustling with locals and tourists, now braces under the intense rain, which continues pouring down. Authorities have shut down parks, gardens, and even Valencia's famed port. Residents are on high alert, and schools across the city have suspended outdoor activities as a precaution. But it's not just Valencia. Andalusia, especially the Costa del Sol, is taking a beating. Overnight, Malaga was struck by over 20,000 lightning bolts in a single night, a storm so intense that scores of residents couldn't sleep. Their night filled with endless flashes of light and the deep rumble of thunder. In Malaga City, flights were delayed and roads were submerged, causing traffic chaos. Scenes of cars floating down the streets in nearby Alora paint a haunting picture of the storm's power.
Ahora sí que nos va a joder el agua aquí. Mira, 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 mira. Cierres.
For some residents, the chaos brings back memories of past storms but the scale and speed of Dana's downpour feel unprecedented.
Ai, mare, este coche, la chica esta que está ahí dins, per favor. Ai, mare.
In the town of El Ejido in Andalusia, the Dana storm added another weapon to its arsenal: massive hailstones, some the size of golf balls. Cars lined the streets, windshields shattered, caught in the path of the sudden storm. For those in El Ejido, it was like nothing they had seen before. Vehicles struggled to maneuver through the flooded roads, while the unrelenting hailstorm pounded everything in sight.
Coche nuevo destrozado. Hay que ver, es que de verdad un pedazo de bola han caído.
The storm is also wreaking havoc on Spain's tourism sector, with popular destinations in Costa del Sol and the Valencia region deeply affected. Malaga Airport, a major entry point for tourists from across Europe, saw severe delays as pilots and air traffic controllers struggled with the stormy skies. Travelers are stranded, plans disrupted, and even the simple act of navigating roads has become a challenge as flash floods wash over highways and city streets alike.
Todo inundado.
Spain's emergency services are stretched thin, responding to around 50 incidents throughout Valencia alone, including rescues of trapped drivers. In towns like Alzira, people are being pulled from their vehicles by brave rescue crews, battling surges of floodwater that have engulfed neighborhoods.
La pica se la carga.
The Guadalhorce River, swollen and fast-moving, threatens areas like Cartama and Alora. Roads have been cut off, and homes are now flooded as the river continues to rise. Across the Valencian community, the impact has been so severe that 20 schools have suspended classes alongside major universities like the University of Valencia and CEU University. Parks, playgrounds, and gardens have been closed to prevent accidents as trees and power lines struggle under the weight of the storm. As Spain weathers this storm, it joins a series of extreme weather events that have battered Europe and beyond in recent years. Climate experts argue that these intense and recurring storms are fueled by a warming climate, turning what were once rare weather events into annual threats. While southern Spain is no stranger to rain, the frequency and intensity have been steadily rising. What were once rare floods have become part of a yearly struggle against nature's power, with scientists raising alarm bells about the environmental impact of these changing weather patterns. For now, Spain's residents, from Valencia to Malaga, can only brace themselves and hope that Dana moves on without further destruction. But as the storm continues its unpredictable path, one question lingers. Will this be another reminder of the growing impact of climate change, or merely a strange chapter in Spain's turbulent weather history?
¡Dios!